Alright, hey, how's it going guys? Diamond here. And in my last videos, I've been really lacking plugin showcases. So for this video, I decided, hey, why not we up the scale a little bit? How about for this video, we do some custom blocks? Pretty cool, right? Yeah, but you're right, it's probably not enough. Let me throw these away. How about we do custom vehicles instead? Well, it still seems kind of low. Let's try maybe decorative items that you could actually sit on if you wanted to. Pretty cool, but I think the standards are still pretty low for this video. How about we do some Halloween decorations because it's Halloween. Then again, that's the same thing as the last one. Or we can do some Halloween backpacks. Look at that. Looks pretty fancy. Or we can do some shields. Actual working Minecraft shields. Or we can have both. It's really up to you. But we could go even a step further. We could add custom gems, for example. And it can be connected to ores as well. That's cool, I guess. But we could do this amazing flaming sword, which is even more cool. And we have something for everyone. For the Brits, we have this cool top hat that look very distinguished. And we still have something for the Americans. We have shotguns and French fries. But yeah, that's what we're going to be covering in this entire video, all in one plugin, surprisingly. And unfortunately, I'm not going to showcase the entire video. I'm not going to showcase how to do all this stuff, mainly because it's such a large plugin, but I'll showcase how the items work exactly. But if this video can get up to 250 likes, I will do a full tutorial on this plugin because it's such a large plugin. But hey, when you look at the time, it's time for an intro. Alright, before we get started with this tutorial, make sure you have your Minecraft server set up. If you want an easy to use panel like this, make sure to check out Revivenode in the description down below. Use my promo code DIAMOND in all caps, you get up to 15% off your very first purchase, so it's a steal. You can get a gigabyte server for lower than $1. But to get started, we will need 3 plugins. We will need Item Adder, of course. We will need Lone Libs, which is a required plugin, and Protocol Lib as well. Once you have all 3 of those plugins, we're going to go into our file manager, plugins, and we can upload the plugins right into here. Once the plugins are in, we can go ahead and at least restart our server once so all the files can generate correctly. While that's loading up, we can go into ports and create a new allocation. This may be different for whatever hosting you're using, but it helps out the plugin a ton if you do this. So create allocation, and you want to copy this port right here. Then we can go into file manager, plugins, and we can go into items adder. From there, we're going to go into config.yml, and we will scroll down. Well, not really even scroll down. We can just change from here. We'll change from self-hosted from false to true, and we will set the port to our new port. Make sure we have our IP copied, and we will paste it all the way at the top here. We do not need the port for the main IP. We only need a secondary port that we just opened. After, you can go ahead and click Save Content and change any other settings you want. Other than that, that's all you need to do for the actual plugin, and I'll see you back in the actual game. Alright, we got the plugin set up. Now let's say, for example, you didn't change all the configurations first and you decided to do it second and you just added the plugin immediately. That's alright. You can do /ia zip, and you can do all, none, or at yourself, and that'll basically just go for the loading screen and allow you to have the resource pack within your character or player. And you can see it worked because it had items adder as the title, which is pretty cool. But for everything, what you want to do /ia, and that's going to open up a huge menu with a ton of items. I'm just going to go through some really important ones: custom swords, armor, food, backpacks, hats, blocks, painting, a lot. There's even weapons. And with it, you can also search. So I can search for block. Am I going to find anything with that? Oh yeah, there we go. So we have block of ruby, crystal, turquoise. I think that's what it is. But you can actually get all these items by just clicking them and clicking get item right here. All this is fully configurable, by the way. So you can go ahead and place them. It works perfectly fine. And they actually do have sound effects. Not just that, but you can also set up the breaking particles for each individual block, which is really awesome. Going back to the menu, we can check out some other stuff, such as armor. We can actually do custom armor. It looks kind of pale here, but that's perfectly fine. This is just mainly a showcase. But once you put it on, you can actually see it works properly like armor. If I go into survival here, you can see that I do have the armor status. And you can see that I also have a drinking status. Again, this is all possible, and there's additional add-ons that you can get from other creators that they either published for free or paid. Really up to you on that one. But let's continue. You do have custom picks, and overall it's pretty cool. The demonic one actually has my eye. It does show you how to craft them as well, which is very unique, and you can see right here turquoise and the sticks. Hope I'm saying turquoise correctly. This is really catching my eye for some reason, but different fishing rods. It's nothing truly special, but it's just dyed rods. So you could get one and it still works the same way as a rod, but with a different texture. It's pretty cool. I like it. For this, you can do certain cosmetic ones and allow it for ranked players to have them, for example. And that way they can get a flaming fishing rod, which would be pretty cool. And surprising, you can also do that for shear. So I'm seeing a lot of potential for you guys to give cosmetics over to your players without doing anything that gives them an advantage. It's just cosmetic items. But let's say, for example, you were creating a survival server, you could add guns, such as for the AK-47. And of course, I'm gonna need a clip for that. So I can grab that, put the clip in my offhand, and actually shoot. That was loud. And it actually uses the ammo and the durability of the actual gun. It is insane, and I love it. There are different guns as well, such as a shotgun, so you can get that one, and it shows the crafting again. And I will try this grenade out as well. Hopefully, I just don't destroy my map. I'll probably test that out in a different area. Let's go ahead and get a clip, and I'll actually duplicate that so I don't run out. So I don't run out super easily. Put that in your offhand, and you can actually shoot. You can see the particles at the end over there. So if I shoot at the ground, you can see these are actual projectiles. So it'll actually take a certain amount of time to hit a mob, for example. We can get a husk here and test it out. And each gun works in their own unique way. So let's try loading the gun up. And it actually works great. Hopefully this doesn't destroy my spawn, but let's give it... It destroys my spawn. But hey, it works. That's all that matters. Alright, but as I stated at the beginning of the video, there's also different shields. I'm not going to go for this because it's mainly just shields with cosmetics. You do have the bows as well. Honestly, a lot of this stuff is amazing. And one of the most cool things is different foods. You can set these with different hunger effects and how you want them to work. You can even make certain foods, such as vegetables, actually drop from berry bushes because they would match the most with tomatoes, but it's still cool and you can eat them if you actually want to. You do have different type of seeds. So we have a garlic seed, which you can actually plant and get garlic. We have fishes and potion effects. This is actually pretty cool. Custom paintings, which I really didn't expect. And I'll put that in a second, but let's get some furniture and try to set up a nice little scenery here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this gray chair. We can grab a little gray stool, maybe this coffee machine as well. And we can get a vending machine because why not? We can. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and play some guitar. And let's choose some really cool wings we can put on our back. So we can go for demonic blue wings. And just like that, let's go ahead and grab a building material. So I'll just grab some spruce wood, build a wall real quick. And now we can go ahead and put our vending machine. We can put a coffee machine right on top of this. And we can even put a chair, a stool, and a brand new painting on the wall. And just like that, we have a complete scenery done in seconds that looks unique to other Minecraft builds. And of course, music. But hey, again, we still have the wings if you ever want to check that out. Now for the wings, there are two ways you can use this. You could allow them just to have it on their offhand so they could hold it all the time on their offhand. Or you can have it as an actual head item. For that, you can just right click it and it goes straight to the player's head. Now, I prefer holding it offhand mainly because no matter where you're looking, that's where the wings are going to be facing. So if you do this, it doesn't look all that pleasing, does it now? But hey, it still looks great. You could also make animated ones. It's really up to you and how you use this. And I plan to create my own pack and release it soon to you guys, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Let's get some more furniture, and I'll probably wrap it around that, mainly because there's a ton of items, and it's really up to you to discover what you like from this and what you don't. One thing we're actually going to try out is, of course, vehicles. We have this one, and I really just like the shopping cart one for some reason. But here we go. We can put Big Ben in the back. We can put an open chest right here, which probably not next to the wall, which really looks cool. I wish I could actually drop items in there. That'd be pretty cool. But it doesn't work. And we also have a shopping cart, which actually requires fuel for some reason. But if you want to, here you go. You can drive around in a shopping cart, because why not? This is Minecraft, of course. And we also have a go-kart, if I can get in, which goes freaking fast, and I love it. It's just I wish it went upstairs automatic. But of course, you could always just jump. But I'm not experienced or have a license to drive, so I think I'm just gonna hop out of that before anything bad happens. More things you can actually do is custom icons that you can put it in chat if you want to, but overall in general, there's a lot you can do with all these items and the plugin itself. It's really up to you, and using some additional add-ons that they have on their site, you can do more, such as custom waters, custom mobs. It's honestly amazing, and I really recommend you guys try it out. But there you go, guys. That was the whole entire video right there. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Of course, if we can reach that like goal, I'll do a full tutorial on this plugin because it is super complex at the beginning. Other than that, hope you guys have an amazing day. Make sure to leave a like if you liked the video. Other than that, I'm Diamond, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.